everyone, I'm RaDona from Boys and Girls Hairstyles. Today I have Pat from Roy. I love it. That's just how I know
Pat from
Roy. Yep. With her friend Karen, she always comes with her. They are a blast. I have cut her hair before on a video. I wanted to show you again. We're going a little shorter. We're doing the bangs in the front. Anyway, super darling haircut and super fun personality.
I did cut my own bangs, so you need to straighten those out.
I love it. I love it. And that's good because everybody out there, I'm sure, is laughing because they've done the same thing.
Exactly. Now you fix it for me, okay?
Oh, you're awesome. You bet. No worries there. And I wanted to shout out to Tammy. She is a stylist in Canada, and she had this made for me. And it's
cute.
Anyway, that is just so nice of you, Tammy. Thank you so much. I love you tons. Very thoughtful. And Pat brought me earrings before. Anyway, I'm just spoiled. They're so darn nice to me. So, okay, let's start Pat's haircut. We're just gonna come here in the back. We're just gonna do this short. It's the best to not have to deal with it in the back.
It is. Mine gets so curly back there if I let it go too long.
Yes, it does. It has the wave for sure.
And then it has cowlick back there too.
So yeah, we just get that short and take that off. We're just gonna clean up her neck a little bit here. Okay. All right, now we're gonna start here on the top. Now she waits two months in between her haircuts. Because she lives so far away, and but it works. She, like, when she comes in, it's cute. Like, she has it styled cute. So it's a good haircut to let grow out. You know what I mean? It can work, is what I mean.
I just start parting it on the other side if it gets too long. So.
Oh, do you? See, hey, that is a good tip.
Then it lasts another week or so.
See, so all of you out there that need, to go longer in between a haircut, try parting it on the other side. See if that helps you. Definitely helps Pat, so. Okay, so we're going about, it's a couple inches long there. And then of course, when you want it short in the very back, after you get to this middle part, then you start to angle in. Okay. Awesome. Now that's tight. That's good. Okay. And just follow the guideline, which the guideline means the hair that you've cut right before that. You can see my fingers are angled down and in. I got thinking, I'm like, when it's winter, we're gonna have to really make some good plans here.
I know.
Like
last year it worked out pretty good because there was a storm 2 days before I had to come down, but it was all clear on the day I had to come down.
Right.
So
see,
we didn't have to cancel.
We're just gonna make it work. Whatever we have to do, we will make it work.
Follow a snowplow, huh?
Yeah, exactly. We'll call one and have one.
There you go.
Escort you down here. Oh, that's great. Okay, so same thing on the sides. Just do that angle down. And in. Gonna hold this out. Okay, so by her ear, she likes it. You want to over your ear, son, right? Okay.
Ears.
So I'm gonna bring it up to about here, just down from her ear. Just gonna hold that hair. And then that way, when I get to the sides, I can take from this length and angle that down. Now we're gonna come over to this side. Just cut into that. Okay, now I'm gonna angle down. Okay, come this side. Is Mandy home today or is she at school?
She's at her school.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she finally went back. This is her third week.
Good. I bet she's
She
loving
was so
that.
excited.
Good. Good, good. I love that. Get to see your friends and
Yes, that's pretty important to her.
Absolutely. That's what I say when I'm out here working. You know what I mean?
You get to see your friends.
Yes, I really do. And it like makes my day.
Especially when you have, the same clients coming in. Time
Yes.
after time.
Yes,
It's like-
it is.
You've never met Mandy, but you know Mandy.
Yeah, exactly. For real. Yes, exactly. I love it. Well, and now, obviously, with technology, I love it because you get
Yeah.
to see things and.
So are your kids back to school?
Yeah, yep,
All-
they are.
all week.
So, Fridays they're out. So they just go Monday through Thursday. But it's so good for them. It's
Yes.
they obviously are wearing masks, but
Yeah.
anyway, it's nice. They're loving it. It's
I was
good
going
for
to
them.
say, these young kids won't know how to socialize anymore.
I know.
Get
And I've
back
even
to-
had some teachers tell me it's hard to get to know each kid because they can't really connect. It's
Exactly.
different, So, okay, so now to check it, I'm going to come up the back, and if there's anything out of place this way, I can just cut into that.
Perfect.
Feels so good. Yes, I love it.
Windows open so your house is aired out.
Yes, it is the best.
I love it when you don't have to use the air conditioner or the furnace. That's
Yes, it's
perfect.
just in between. I
Yeah.
love it. Okay, sweet. All right, now I'm going to bring her down just a little bit so we can do this top.
Now this is where you're going to see my oopsies.
Your bang skills, your bang cutting skills. I love it. Well, when you come in, it looked great. So
I know it wasn't even, but I could make it kind of look,
see, but that's what's fun about fringe. It's not
exactly.
even, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. You can just cut
After I
into
cut
it.
them, I got in the car and I told Karen, I said, well, I cut my own bangs. And she's, well, it doesn't look bad.
That's good. And she's a true friend, so she would tell you.
Well, no,
She
she wouldn't
would
tell
be
me
like-
that they look bad. She just wouldn't say anything.
So then you would know.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's not bad. Does that mean it's good?
That's cute. I love it. Okay, so when I hold this out, you can see where this is cut back here. So I'm gonna come out a little bit. So I'm not going straight up right now, just because we want some of that length over her ear. Okay, whoop, caught the comb.
Good catch.
See that? Thank you.
2 points.
Yeah, you'd think that I'd be a better catch after all these years. I get flipping combs around and yeah. Oh well, it happens. Does it does. Okay, so just piece that out. And then this front, because that's really long, isn't it? Your front. Come in and cut into that. And you can leave the longer pieces in between because she likes it fringy around her face. Okay, now again, I'm coming back to that part that I had cut back here, and we're going to angle down. Okay, so that's still gonna be over her ear, but it's shorter. Now, for this part, she wants it fringy, so I'm gonna come, now I'm not gonna push hard, I'm just barely open, shut, so there can be shorter pieces throughout this area without going, you know, super short, but we can take and piece these fronts out. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of this. Okay, perfect. Now we'll come to this side and start from the top and go over this way down to her sides. We'll come up to the bang area that she's cut. Just kidding. It really looks fine. It really does.
Yeah, you can say that. I'll still leave you a tip.
Oh, goodness. No, I should be giving you a tip. You know, you took good lessons. You did great.
Point cut.
Yeah, see? Oh, that's the best. Okay, so I'm going to hold this, angle down here from that length, right there. Okay, and then the same thing. I think this needs to be a little tiny bit shorter. Okay, again, I'm going to come up through here, open and shut the shears softly. So that pieces that out. Okay, then the bangs, I'm going to just take these ends, just point cut into those. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry this. And then if we need to piece those bangs out more, we will through that area. Okay, now I'm gonna check both sides. I take from behind the ear and pull in front of the ear. And if the sides are too long, they curl. Okay, so you can see it's a little longer over here. So we're just gonna cut into this a tiny bit. So up in Roy, did I ever tell you about, you know, my yellow chairs in here?
Mm-hmm.
A lady from Roy did them for me.
Oh, I think you did it. And the
Did I
desk, right?
Yeah, and the desk.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I found her online. I'm like, oh, wait, I need that desk. And oh, wait, you redo furniture? Okay.
So was the desk
yours?
Was the desk yours, and she just redid it?
No, she had the
Oh,
desk.
she had the
yeah,
desk.
and I was looking for one just like that, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it was just what I wanted.
Yeah.
So when I called her, and then we got up there talking, and so she redid my kitchen table and my bar
Oh,
stools.
really?
Yeah, and then these chairs in here. So those of you that's been here, those yellow chairs, that's what I'm talking about.
Did she reupholster them too?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh wow. That'd
Yeah.
be cute.
I just told her colors and she did such a good job. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, now texture, of course, we love the texture. This is gonna help it stand up. And it'll give it some more fringe out here in front. Okay, perfect. Now we'll just comb that out. Okay, so now I'm putting in the root lifter all through the top. And then the mousse. Oh, we're at the end of the mousse, so there we go.
And that regrowth stuff that I've been using, can you see all the regrowth on my front? Right
Yes, in fact, Ellie, will you come close here?
there? That's all
So
new.
this is all new from this, thank you for bringing that up, by the way.
I love that stuff.
It's the Intense Spray, and I had showed her that she can, spray it on twice a day, and rub it in, and that is crazy. In fact, I was going to talk to you about that when I was washing you. So I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah,
that
I
is
was going to
really
say,
fun.
yeah, it really is
It's
working.
filling in good. Good.
I mean, all over, because I spray it all over my, and then rub it in, but
Good, and you've been doing it all through here too, yeah. And I
but
love.
especially in the front.
See, look at all that. I mean, look at that. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, awesome. Woohoo! Okay, so we're gonna blow dry. That was the thickening spray. That's just gonna make it look thicker and feel thicker. You don't need a ton of that, but I did put that on. We're going to blow dry and then we'll be right back. Just taking the flat iron through her hair just to kind of pull it out, spike it up. Okay. I'm coming over here. You can see that on this side. I'm just gonna blend this a little bit better right through here.
Why is that one side of your hair grows faster than that other?
I know, you know what? There's literally a ton of people that happens to.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Hair's weird.
Yeah.
It just is. It has a mind of its own, and
Depends
it's
on how many hair follicles you have.
yeah, true. And how many, grow in the one follicle. It's crazy how that works. So I'm just piecing out her bangs a little bit. And before I start, I'm going to use a little bit of the dry texturizing spray to give it some texture in
And
there.
that really works good for your spikes without weighing them down. That's what I like about it. It doesn't weigh it down. So
Awesome. Thank you.
They stay up.
Right. Well, and her hair is so healthy that it's super soft. And so, when you dry it and stuff and it's soft, this will give it the texture. See how it's kind of standing up on its own now before I even put clay in it. It stands up on its own. With this, it just gives it that texture so it will hold for the rest of the time. So
Yeah, because if it's too clean, it kind of just falls.
falls. Exactly right. Just gonna rub that in a little bit. Okay, and we'll get the clay in there. She was just asking me about the clay. And we really are loving every second of having our clay. We're just enjoying it while we have it. We're gonna make sure that her sides are wispy. Okay, now I'm gonna take the pin comb, just back comb through this. And then I love to spray underneath. That just helps it hold too. In the back, I'm gonna take this, back comb, a little bit here. And for Pat, I have it on the heavier spray. There's a heavy spray, a lock, and a light spray. So I'd like to do hers on the heavier spray. Okay, and then this side, I'm gonna back comb. In, down, and out, kind of like the C shape. I love it. So when they come down, they just make it a day. Like they go to lunch and
Go to the outlet mall.
yeah. See, oh, you have to shop. You have to shop.
There has to be some shopping in there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. All right, my dear. Okay, now I'm just gonna check it out here from the front. Okay, there's a little piece over here that we're just gonna take a little shorter. So you can see how, in fact, I should have showed when you walked in so they could see how it looked in 8 weeks. You know what I mean? All right, my dear. And the back spun, when you dry it with that curl, it'll just kind of go a little messy, or it'll kind of flip. It makes it fun. Okay, hang on, let me get you up here so you can take a look.
Oh, yes.
Does that feel better?
A lot better.
Okay, good, good, good. Okay, I'm gonna turn her around so you can check it out. Okay, well, thank you so much, Pat. I appreciate it so much. And I hope you guys have a great day. You can jump on the email list for some tips, and we will chat later. Thanks so much. See ya.